All right. So let us continue happily today, and let us continue. So today we're going to go over a new thing, a new topic, rather than revision of revision, which we kind of maybe got onto a little bit the last couple of times. So today, because there are lots of things, we have a whole list of like potential things we can do in back to basics. And today we're going to go through Gurudev, kṛpā-bindu, diyā, koro dāse, tṛṇāpekṣā. So, dīna. So let us go through this word by word. And I have here a PDF document. So just let me find, I got to click on this, I got to click on this, I got to click on, where's chat? Where's chat? Okay, I see it. I'm getting a little more used to this today. So there's a message here, Dandavas devotees, we must leave early at 8:30 today, please excuse. Oh dear. Anyway, you have your representative there. You've got Rupa Nuga Prabhu there near you. All right.
That was just meant to be a quiet little message.
Oh, I read it quietly. A quick question to Australia. How's Tushta Krishna doing? Is he doing service now in the temple and doing puja?
Yeah, he's actually taking his Gayatri very, very seriously. It's so sweet. Like, he has to be on time, and he's been training to do the puja seva.
Okay. Oh dear. My internet may be...
I was able to hear you, but now I think we got cut off.
Yeah, is it my internet or everyone, or is it?
Tomorrow he started.
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but they're back.
Some problem with internet somewhere, because somehow, sorry Kelly, you came through a little bit. Anyhow, please to Tushta and everybody there, my encouragement. Australia now has opened up, you see, they can come to the temple too. All right, so the value of the devotees, and now we're going to come through with Gurudev kṛpā-bindu diyā without any further ado, because we've given much advertising to this already. So first of all, right, I was going to give a file to everybody. So I'll give a file so we all have the word by word in front of us. And really, a lot of these things are simply us being a little added conscious when we sing the bhajans. So, you know, it's very easy. Our mind always wants the easiest thing, right? So it just wants to sing it, get the words right, and think, oh, okay, I did well. But we want to try to sing it and get the meaning in our heart. And then we can think, oh, I did a bit better than well. So, good, better, best. Let's go through line by line. And some of it, a lot of it is very easy because this is Bengali and it's by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And the words, they come up again and again. And I think we can say Gurudev, kṛpā-bindu. We hear about bindu, one drop. Bindu is a drop. And kṛpā, please tell me you know what is kṛpā. It is mercy. Oh, you don't have, maybe don't know. It's also true. But kṛpā is mercy. So kṛpā-bindu diyā. Diyā is giving. You know, when we take prasadam or something, annadao, you can hear them saying. So this diyā, giving. Kṛpā-bindu diyā. Koro dāse. Koro is the word to do. And dāse, this servant. So Gurudev, kṛpā-bindu diyā, koro dāse, tṛṇāpekṣā. So koro dāse, tṛṇāpekṣā is what is happening. So make this servant than a blade of grass, very humble. So please give him your mercy to make this servant more humble than a blade of grass, like that. Tṛṇāpekṣā, that grass, the fallen down grass. Ātma-sātha.
No, in our songbook, isn't it dīna?
And it is dīna. And what dīna is fallen, isn't it? Low.
Yeah.
So hīna. Oh, so is this actually a mistake? Is there such a dīna?
I don't know.
Is this a mistake in the ISKCON songbook? Okay, so we'll go by our songbook, which is dīna. And dīna, dīna dayal and dīna, many things. So dīna means low, and maybe hīna means no. Low too, I'm not sure.
Well, it says humble. Maybe it's some word for humble as well. I don't know.
Okay, I'm having a quick look on the Vedabase. On the Vedabase, it says dispossessed. Hīna means bereft of, or dispossessed, bereft of. And dīna means, well, means the poor. The poor means in the sense of fallen. Yeah, dīna, fallen, dīna, poor, to the poor. Anyway, they're very similar. So they may be interchangeable. In our song book, thank you for pointing it out, it does indeed say dīna. So either way, for the like fallen. So dīna is, all I can say, very humble. I'm not the scholar, but we've got the understanding there. Whoa, one big flying insect just came in. So kṛpā-bindu diyā, koro dāse, tṛṇāpekṣā ati dīna, we can say. Or either way. So give this servant more humble, like the blade of grass that's fallen over, ati dīna. So make him very humble, very lowly, something like this. So in other words, in this point that we're mentioning just a few moments ago, the Praneshri mentioning, the very greatest, but the very humblest. We are down at the lowest position. So let us understand our position. So let us be humble. Sakala-sahane, bolo, diyā, koro, nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Sakala, we hear this word many times. It means all. And so sahane, trials and troubles. So all troubles, bolo, but it's bala, bala. It means strength. And again, this word diyā. Oh, is it again? We didn't have it before. Diyā is give. Give strength. Again, this koro is the verb simply to do. Nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Nija, myself, and mane, actually, mane means mind. So myself, my mind, spṛhā, and then it says hīna. Yeah, we've got hīna in our songbook too. So spṛhā, desire, and hīna, bereft. So sakala-sahane, bolo, diyā, koro, nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. It's B-A-L-A, it's strength, it's not bolo. Bolo means, you see, okay, I see in our songbook, you see it's the only book where, and they've tried, in this case, anyway, our devotees, they tried to make the text sound like it is spoken in Bengali. But the difficulty is, you see, bolo means, bolo, hari, hari, chant, hari, hari. But it's B-A-L-A, it's not B-O-L-A, it's a short A, as opposed to ah, and as opposed to O, which is bolo, as is shown in our songbook. So the correct transliteration is bolo, strength. Like Balaram, the strength. Many times bolo comes up. We need strength. Please give me the strength to bear all trials and troubles, sakala or sahane, sakala-sahane, all troubles, bolo, diyā, koro, nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Give me all strength to bear all trials and troubles and free me from all desire for honor. Nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Free me from my own mind. It says here, personal honor, māne. Anyhow, this is how the translation is given. So free me from my own ego. Bolo, diyā, koro. Then nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Spṛhā, desire of the mind, hīna. So my ego. Okay, nija-māne. Let me just have a quick look on the Veda base. This māne. And māne is different from money. We hear sometimes Gurudev, or often, especially the early days. Oh, māne. Yeah, glorify. Māne means glorify. Okay, so long A, then it is glorification. Okay, that's good to know. So I should change that. Where have we got? Nija-māne. So māne is actually honor. Okay, so we are all working on this together, and nija means oneself. It just simply nija, or if it's to somebody else, it means like himself, but this word nija, like this. So nija-māne, my own honor. So it's not my mind, it's my honor. So I'll send a new sheet when we finish this. Okay, so that's verse 1. So Gurudev, with a drop of your mercy, make this servant of yours humbler than a blade of grass. So here it says, give to this servant just one drop of mercy. I am lower than a blade of grass. Give me all help, give me strength. Let me be as you are, without desires or aspirations. Acha. I don't know where it's got here, as you are. In the version I have here, it says, Gurudev, with a drop of mercy, make this servant of yours humbler than a blade of grass. Give me the strength to bear all trials and troubles, and free me from all desire for honor. Anyway, we got two different translations here. However, when we've got the words of the verse, both of these translations are giving a very similar theme. And remember, as we were mentioning about Srila Goswami giving on these live stream classes, he does have a quote that every translation is interpretation. So, we have to be aware of some flexibility rendering to English. However, now we've got the first verse, hopefully. Let us go over this. Gurudev, kṛpā-bindu diyā, kṛpā-bindu-diyā, koro dāse tṛṇāpekṣā ati hīna, hīna or dīna, either way. Very low. Tṛṇāpekṣā, blade of grass. But Gurudev explains also tṛṇāpekṣā, the trodden on blade of grass, that even this low blade of grass, ati hīna, and this way, make me very humble. Sakala-sahane, all troubles, bolo, diyā, koro, give me strength, nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna, and let me be my own glorification, let me be completely free from that, any desire for that. So Gurudev, kṛpā-bindu diyā, koro dāse tṛṇāpekṣā ati hīna, sakala-sahane, bolo, diyā, koro, nija-māne, spṛhā-hīna. Okay? Are we all good? Are we all humbler than a blade of grass? Yes, yes, I'm humble. No, no, I'm more humble than you. No, I'm not. I'm more humble than you. What? Very tricky, this humility thing. Very tricky. All right, let's move on. Second verse. Sakale-sahane. Okay, sammān is all living beings. So is living beings. So sakale-sahane korite śakati. So korite, to do, śakati. Śakti, so we know śakti, the power. So sakale, this is all, and sammān. I just want to see what the Veda says about sammān. S-A-M-M-A-N-A. Sammān. With great respect, respect, respect. So sammān means respect. So sakale is all, sammān. So respecting all. This is very straightforward. All respecting. Sammān is respect. Sakale, very similar to we just had now. We just had sakala-sahane. I don't know why the difference in endings. It's just within the context, just as in English, we have different endings when we have, I eat, they eat. Oh, no, we don't. But we do in some things. Anyhow, the grammar, let's leave the grammar. We'll settle with what's here. Sakale, all, sammān, respect. Korite, to do. Śakati, gives it strength. So śakti. Deho, nātha, this deho, please give. It is respectful. And nātha means the Lord. Jaga-nātha, the universe, Lord of the universe. Jagannath. So nātha. Deho, nātha. Now, jatha means befittingly. So please give me, so to befittingly give honor, give respect. Sakale, or sammān, respect. Korite, to do. Śakati, strength. Deho, nātha. Jatha, befittingly. Tobe to gāibo. Ta, certainly. Gāibo, I will sing. Gai, Gora, Madhusware. Gai, the singing. Many times we have gai. We have, gai, singing. Many times throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita as we read. So, tobe to gāibo. Certainly I will sing harināma-sukhe. And Hari, Nama, name of God. Hari means God. God's name, Sukhe, happy. And Dukkha is unhappy. Sukha, Dukkha. Tobe to gāibo. That way I will be able to sing harināma-sukhe. The Harinama happily. Aparādha, hobe, hatha. And I will become free from offenses. So aparādha, hobe is the verb also, it will be, hobe. Well, hobe, it will be. Aparādha, hobe, hatha, finished. Aparādha, hobe, hatha. So honoring all living beings, please give me that power to honor all living beings. Please give, dear Lord, befittingly. So I'll honor all living beings befittingly. Jatha. Tobe to gāibo. In that way, I shall sing harināma-sukhe, harinam with happiness, and aparādha, hobe, hatha. My offenses will be ousted, finished. So sakale-sahane korite śakati, deho, nātha, jatha. Tobe to gāibo, harināma-sukhe, aparādha, hobe, hatha. I don't know how to make the miming of aparādha. I don't think I want to make a mime of aparādha. Okay, let's go on to number 3. Number 3. Kobe heno kṛpā. When such mercy. Lobbiya, obtaining, jana. This person, saying devotee, but this person means me, jana. Kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, when such mercy, lobya, obtain this person, lobya jana, obtain this person, lobya jana. And we hear this word jana all the time too, also, in different contexts. Anyhow, it is very common word. Kṛtata hobe nātha. So, kṛtata, fulfilled. Hobe, again, just the verb. Hobe, this same verse, will be. And again, nātha, dear Lord, the Lord. This word nātha, we just had nātha in the last verse. Jaga nātha, remember nātha. So, kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, when such mercy, kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, lobya jana, lobya, receiving jana, this person, kṛtata hobe, kṛtata, fulfilled, hobe, will be, nātha, dear Lord. I will be fulfilled, in other words. Kṛtata hobe nātha. Śakti-buddhi-hīn. So, Shakti, we've got Shakti again. Strength, Buddhi, intelligence, Buddhi, using our brain, very intelligent. But we've got this word Hīna again, bereft. What does it say for Hīna? Or devoid. Okay, devoid. Hīna. Without any. So śakti-buddhi-hīna, ami ati dīna. Ami ati dīna. This word ati again, very, and dīna. You were just before saying about hīna and dīna. Dīna means very fallen. So ami ati dīna. Koro more, to do again. Koro more. To me, ātma-sātha, ātma-sātha, self with self, your beloved servant, ātma-sātha. So make me with you. I think this is more or less how it's literally there, but it's make me your beloved servant. So ātma-sātha, self with, make me one with you. So kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, when such mercy, lobya, I get, or filled with, jana, when I am filled with this. Kṛtata hobe nātha, kṛtata, fulfilled. Also again, lobya is obtaining, and kṛtata, fulfilled, kind of a similar way. Lobya jana, kṛtata hobe nātha. Śakti-buddhi-hīna. Ami ati dīna. Ami ati dīna. I am very fallen. Ati, very fallen, dīna. Koro more ātma-sātha. So it's saying, one with you, so your beloved servant. O Lord and Master, what does our songbook say for the translation? When will such mercy fall to this person? I am weak, bereft, and devoid of intelligence. Please allow me to be with you. Oh, you see? A different translation. Here it says, O Lord and Master, when will such mercy fall to this weak and foolish devotee? Please make me your beloved servant. Okay? Kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, lobya jana, kṛtata hobe nātha, śakti-buddhi-hīna, ami ati dīna, koro more ātma-sātha. Okay, now last verse, maybe not so difficult, the last verse. Jogyatā-vichāre. Vichāre is to examine. So, and yogyata, the qualities. Jogyatā-vichāre. Kichu nahi pai. When ami pai, I've got something, but kichu nahi pai. Little bit you will not find. Jogyatā-vichāre, examining my worth, my qualities. Jogyatā-vichāre, to examine my qualities. Kichu nahi pai, kichu nahi pai. You will not, smallest not get. You will not see the smallest thing. Tomara koruṇā-sāra. Your tomara karuna, mercy, sāra is the topmost thing. Harināma-mantra, sāva mantra, sāra. The Maha mantra is the topmost of all mantras. Tomara koruṇā-sāra. Your mercy is the topmost. So jogyatā-vichāre, vichāre, examining my qualities. Jogyatā-vichāre. Kichu nahi pai. You little bit you will not get. Kichu nahi pai. Tomara koruṇā-sāra. Your mercy is everything. Karuna na hoile. Karuna, this mercy. Karuna na hoile. If you don't give your mercy. Kandiya. With this comes up again and again too. Crying and crying. Kandiya. Then prana na rakibo ara. So prana, everybody knows prana because you've been taught that prana is in the air, life is in the air. Prana, if you don't have any prana, you're a dead person, no life. And here saying exactly that. Prana na rakibo, cannot stay ara anymore. So if mercy you do not give, I will cry and cry, and my prana not will stay anymore. Karuna na hoile, kandiya, prana na rakibo ara. And remember, all of this is referring to Guru. So when we've got nātha here, it is also referring to the Guru as Lord. You are Lord, oh my Lord, my Guru. This way, I am making my prayer to you. And this is all a prayer to Guru. So we've gone through this word by word, but we get a lot of practice to memorize and to feel the meaning. And really, we've gone through this before. And, you know, it's very good for everybody. It's very good for me. Again, to go through this word by word. To go through it so that we can remind ourselves what we're singing. Mostly we do, but then just now also, you see, again, we're looking at some of these words. And so, you know, again, reminding ourselves and trying to make our bhajans not just the surface bhajan, which is also good to chant when we don't know anything. It's a good vibration. Not like rap music or something where, you know, anybody can tell there's arrogance and everything within there. Even if we don't hear the words, even if you're, you know, Chinese and hearing Western, you know, English rap music, they don't know what's being said, but there's some mood which is there, some like aggression. So that's a very mundane example. But if you take the opposite of that, then the bhajans, even without knowing, then it is a very good vibration to be in. All right, so we can go once through this song now. We'll go once through it, all right? We're going to go through slowly and try to let each of you see the word by word or understand the phrase by phrase. Sometimes word by word is throwing us off a little bit, but we're getting the phrases, and we have two.
Maharaj, did he freeze for everyone else?
Hīna. Sakala-sahane, bolo diyā koro. Nija-māne. So mane with a long A is glorification. My glorification. Nija-māne. Spṛhā-hīna. spṛhā-hīna, any desire for, so desire for nija-māne, my self-glorification. Hīna, make me bereft. All right. Sakale, sammān. So respect, all respect. Sakale-sahane, korite śakati. Give me that strength to do that. Deho, nātha, jatha, and nātha, Lord, but in this case referring to Gurudev. Deho, nātha, jatha. Tobe, to gāibo, harināma-sukhe, aparādha, whatever is aparādha in visual form, hobe, hatha. Aparādha will be finished. So tobe, to, then certainly I will sing gāibo, harināma-sukhe, aparādha, hobe, hatha. Okay, kṛpā-bindu kṛpā, when such mercy, lobhya ejana, kritata hobe, nātha, śakti-buddhi-hīn, ami ati dīna, koro more ātma-sātha, jogyatā-vichāre, no, looking for qualities, kichu nahi pai, tomara, Gurudev, your Gurudev, koruṇā-sāra, your mercy is everything, tomara koruṇā-sāra. Karuna na hoile, if you don't give the mercy, karuna na hoile, kandiya, prana na rakibo ara. All right, so let us try to go over these coming days, today and these coming days, and try to make ourselves familiar with this. As I say, we're not learning anything new for most of us, because really we sing this twice a day, 368 days a year, and 11 years in every decade, something like this. We're always, in other words, we're always singing this. And so let it try to be a heart song. Let them all be heart songs, but let us be with the ones we know. Navasunda Prabhu, Ramananda Das Prabhu, welcome. Dayavati, welcome. And is whose phone number is 140-880-75345? Is that Raja Mohini? Not sure. Okay, all right. Any question or contribution? Navasunda Prabhu is very smart. He can help enlighten us with some points about the song Gurudev kṛpā-bindu, perhaps? Oh, only you are arrived. No, shaking the head. Govinda, Govinda. Any question from anybody? Oh, look, now I just saw myself because I've been reading the text. Now you can see really this bamboo behind. When we started talking, it was like completely black. So now we're in that, well, it's Brahma Muhurta is like 46 times 2, isn't it? 46 times 2? 92 minutes before sunrise until 46 minutes before sunrise. And then, so now this is the next Muhurta, the one just before sunrise. And this is the best time for devotional activities. So while we're talking about back to basics, we want to try to do things at the best time. So getting up early is one of those things which actually Gurudev did want us to do. You see, the aratis, they're 4:30, and in summer, starting even before 4 a.m., when they're doing their arati to Shiva and to Giriraj, when the number of temples increased. And but Gurudev himself is up early every morning. And so whether or not there is a program, in order to keep peace with the neighbors, I mean, so we don't disturb the neighbors. Here they're starting at 6:15, which is in half an hour's time. But you see, if it was actually running by the clock, it would have started when we started our talk, it would have started earlier. But to chant Gayatri, to chant many things during Brahma Muhurta, to chant Gayatri at the time when it's told when like now in fact, but I already chanted my Gayatri before we joined. When the light of the sky is coming and the stars are going, but before the sun comes, that this time is the time for chanting Gayatri in the morning. And in the evening, when the sun has set, but the stars are not yet out, it's not yet that time, that join time, then that is the best time in the evening. And the middle of the day is the middle of the day. So there also these things are advised, but that doesn't mean for those of you who have Gayatri, that you don't chant your Gayatri if it's not that time. We want to keep up our momentum. But it is good. Gurudev always up early in the morning. Even he travels and gets to bed late or something. He's getting up early and maybe a little rest in the day. But we know it's a good time. Even we're in the countryside. I'm not in a city, you can see. But even in the countryside, the mood of the early morning is different than the day. What to speak of a city? In the city, the mood of the early morning, like much different than the day, because even the cars are sleeping. The car species, Toyota and Honda, they are also sleeping at that time. So mainly the city is quiet. I spoke too much. The idea of Zoom is we have able to have some interaction. So please interact. If anyone has a contribution to the theme of today, if anybody has anything to say, a question to ask, anything, but we're happy to be with you. Yes.
Maharaj, I'll volunteer something.
Yes.
I was wondering about, you said last time we met that Samsara Davanala Lita is a song that we were told to sing first every time because we need it to knock it into our heads. So maybe we can we go over that next time maybe?
Oh, we can, but obviously not today. This is one of those songs which we want to be familiar with. And by the way, there is a very happy song, which we don't really have to go through word by word, but it is a happy song for everybody. And but it is the Boga Aarti at lunchtime. I mean, not to neglect that song. It is so beautiful. And if you're not hungry before you start singing it, you'll be hungry by the time you finish singing it. Because the descriptions of the service of the Boga that's going to come to Krishna, the cowherd boys, the friends, and then afterwards the cowherd girls and Radharani, and step by step by step. Everybody's so happy. That's a very happy song for us, which we sing also every day if we follow the daily program. Yes, on the list, happily. Any question from anybody? Jonty, welcome. Jonty from New Zealand, welcome, joining us.
Mr. Maharaj.
Govinda, welcome. 2 days ago, I was with Goswami Maharaj, and he was asking, because he's asking about who joins into the Zoom meetings and things. And I mentioned about you, Jonty, and I mentioned about New Zealand. And Goswami Maharaj, he said, I've never been to New Zealand, but there's some photographer, famous photographer, who moved there recently. And he said, I saw a series of his photos, and he said, what an astoundingly beautiful place New Zealand appears to be. And I can say, when we went to New Zealand the 2 or 3 times we went there, then really, and I told this to Goswami Maharaj, I said, Maharaj, when you're in New Zealand and you're traveling, you cannot take a bad photo. Like every twist of the road, every hill, every downhill, every uphill, everywhere is so picturesque. Such a beautiful place. So Krishna's given you a very beautiful part of the world to live in New Zealand. But, yes, Navasundapu.
I was just going to say, Shiva says hello to Jonty.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah. We got a glimpse of Shiva just now while I was talking to Shivananda.
Yeah.
Jai. But I can say one thing, as we're just talking about the basics of life, we must remember, however beautiful a place it is we live in, really it is the temporary cover, because everything is birth and death, birth and death. Everything we see is going through this cycle, and it is the like temporary beauty. Hence why the example like a dream, because a dream is temporary. And one shock for me in New Zealand, just to share like this basic fact of life, New Zealand's so beautiful. And we went to an Andavadan's house, which is way in the countryside, and really super beautiful on these small, narrow roads. And we go there, he's way in the countryside. And there, so many cows, the young calves were in the field, and all so nice. And the calves, they're coming up to the fence, and so many calves. And we are telling them, oh, Hare Krishna, telling them Govinda, telling them things like this. And then our dear Parananda Prabhu, he just like shook me back into reality. He said, actually, what you see in front of you is why so many big people become vegan. And I said, means? Then he said, because all these calves you see, they're young boys, young male cows. And he said, all of these, within a few days, they'll be in the slaughterhouse. And I was shocked. Then you see, externally, the world is looking like a very wonderful place. And then you have these horrific things which are going on. And so sweet cows. Those cows, I don't know what the name of the breed is, but their nose like turns up a little bit at the end, and they're so cute. I mean, absolutely cute. And they, we're talking to them and not thinking about, the whole birth and death thing. We're just thinking that what's in front of us. So that is a reminder that everything is going through this cycle of birth and death. Really, this is a basic of our devotional life, to realize we're living in a plane where on every square inch of land, something has died. Whether it's trees and everything else, they also have their life. They're trying to stay alive, and then finally they're leaving their body. Whether it's insects, whether it's birds, whether it's animals. So this also, we have to not be enamored by the cover, but we will see from the cover the beauty that is around it, that it's a reflection of the beauty of the upper world. And so how wonderful is Goloka Vrindavan when none of this other stuff is going on. And even if those beautiful young calves are not slaughtered in a slaughterhouse, if they went through their natural life, still they're going to get old age, they're going to get disease, and they're going to get death. And this is the world we live in. So we're not pessimistic, we're optimistic, but we're realistic. We can be pessimistic if we don't have any Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, any higher goal. Then we think, oh, is this all there is to life? Oh, yeah, you can get a bit pessimistic then. But when we've got some clue, some understanding, some direction, then we can become optimistic. Yes, this is the nature of this world we're in, but let us make a concerted effort to follow the guidance of our masters, and with humility, with respect to everybody, praying for Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna to give us the capacity to give honor to others, to not want honor for ourselves, to be humble, to be tolerant. guess what? I mean, we've heard all this before, but really we need to do all this in order we can chant the holy name of the Lord with affection and respect for all of the Lord's creation in a devotional mood. So, you know, the world is our training ground. The Lord is looking to see whether we are going to be fit to come home or whether we're going to be exploiting. Still we want to exploit. Okay, you still want to exploit. Here's the world. Here's what it is. Back into another womb, back into another suffering for so many months, and then baby being born, and then having to go to school again. Oh dear. Who wants to go to school again? Put up your hands.
As long as it is back to Bhakti, the basics, then we want to do it.
We're in school now, aren't we?
We are in school, but I was thinking about the children's school with all the ego amongst all the kids. You know, that kind of school when we are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, some freedom, 18, free. I tend to spin those years by pretty quickly until we get through to our more or less grown-up age. But we're not properly grown up until we use our adult life properly. So we're in that school for using our adult life properly. And the masters are Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada. The Grand Master, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. This is the school we are in. And Guru Maharaj, right, he told, and I need to be reminded about the actual incident, but he said that we are in the class of Lord Brahma, means the classroom, not the class of the status, but we're studying in the same classroom as Lord Brahma. And then, whoa. So we need to be as good students as possible and remember what it is that we're doing. It is not an ism. And this is another thing. And explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when Mahaprabhu is meeting different sections of religious school, which are isms, if you like. It's a part, but what is everything leading to? And without defeat, Guru Maharaj told, Srila Srila Maharaj told, very humbly, he said, in a very humble way, he said, and if we may be so bold as to say, this conception of Mahaprabhu, the Rupa Nuga Sampradaya, given by Srila Saraswati Thakur, has never been defeated anywhere at any time. Means it is the goal that all the different conceptions are coming to. And Mahaprabhu, of course, the master, throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita, so many examples where he's meeting different isms, different departments of religion and showing this is the goal of religion. Love of God, woken up through the chanting of the holy names, in the mood of service, in the mood of humility, tolerance, giving honor to others. This is the conclusion of all ism and this, that, and the other. It is our life. It is the life of a living entity. So let us, with each other, keep reminding ourselves so we do. Because there is an expression, English shloka, which I learned in India. And it is, an ounce of practice is worth a ton of theory. So, following that English shloka.
Maharaj, and everyone, I'm going to ask next time earlier, but on that point, might be good to have a discussion about practical ways, other than obviously the chanting of, japa and, mantra, etc., but in a practical way, service connection, because I think that, is something difficult perhaps at this time. People are finding it difficult maybe to gather together or to come together. Well, you know, you might suggest some practical ways that people can put that into reality. You know, practical considerations.
Oh, okay. Just can you hear now the peacocks? It's too quiet, is it?
You can hear general birds. I've been hearing them all the time, but
no, they were, when I was pointing there, they were singing at that time. Or they, whoa, like this. Anyhow, they're probably a little far away, but they are there, and you know, clearly peacocks. Okay.
Can hear the high register of the tweets rather than the lower sounds.
Yeah, I'm writing down, so we've got 2 suggestions for our future program. Samsara Dharmanala Lida Loka, and then this, the practical application of service in the modern age, how we can try. And this also, this is very good because each of you can also consider these things, because it is very good if we can have contributing and different thoughts, different ideas. And even on different things like this song, on even, I mean, one sloka, then, and even one instruction from Gurudev, devotees also can see the gem in a different light. So we're very happy to have feedback. And this point of practical savor, you all please give consideration, and we can have this, whether next time or soon, but in one of the upcoming gatherings that we're having. So I'm writing it down, not to forget.
I'm also very, very intrigued, Maharaj, about how fortunate you are to be in Chiang Mai with so many devotees, and that, you know, how that's going, what that is like.
Well, I also appreciate, I'm fortunate, because it is actually very few places where the devotees are able to come together so much. But we are under restriction. But because of the openness and everything, and our situation out of the city, we're able to have these programs, and without risk. Means without risk because it's very open. And so it's all going on like officially, and it's going on safely, if you like. And I can say I am fortunate because I had no plan to come here, and everything changed for us. We were in Puri, and I was due to go to Russia and to Ukraine, the Europe side, and then actually go on to America, etc. about this time. Well, no, a little later than this. But anyhow, it was meant to be in Europe now. And then within 24 hours from like being completely normal, where's our... the Rupanuga Prabhu is gone. But when Rupanuga, he left from Puri, maybe 2 days before me, Jagannath Puri. And at that time, we're all embracing each other. And I remember embracing Rupanuga Prabhu as he's going on his journey. This was completely normal. And then 2 days later, everyone's like looking at everybody else as though they probably got the, you know, and it's actually very unhappy that, you know, everybody, you have to be suspicious of others, everyone's suspicious of you, and everyone's like at a distance.
Only if you've got no consciousness, but I mean, if you do, then it's just normal, isn't it, really?
Well, no, I know, but we were embracing each other. We didn't even know about the virus thing.
You've already had it.
Then within 2 days, you know, everything changed. So instead of going to Europe, then actually I was going to go to Vrindavan, but then by the prayer of Paramananda Prabhu Goswami Maharaj, Avadut Maharaj, said, because they listen to the news and they understand what's going on, and this was already March, right? So getting on the middle of March. So they knew what was going on. And I didn't know, I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I just said, okay, there's some flu, so what, you know? There's always some flu. But then they said, no, come here, you should come here now, this, that, and the other. So within 24 hours, instead of flying west, where it had been cancelled anyway, then when it's cancelled, I think, okay, I'll go to Vrindavan, what problem? Yeah. And then anyway, they brought me here. So it was, we can say, Krishna's arrangement through the devotees. Kind arrangement, because really we do appreciate the being able to do, like now we're going to have the Mangalati, the bhajans, the morning program, and it is different when we're together. So yes, it is a good fortune, and we do not want to waste that good fortune or neglect that good fortune. So we are sharing that with you. We are happy to be here with devotees. And today, in fact, I'm going to the farm because there are two parts here. One is the temple and the many devotees here who were working with this full dome project, which is generating income, but which is now all stopped. And there is...
Oops, it's frozen.
For a few days. So both places we're trying to give attention because devotees are everywhere. So
Maharaj?
Yes.
Before you leave,
yes.
I just wanted to ask if the festival is still going to be going on in November in Thailand. Is that still on the schedule?
The thing is, nobody knows. It is still, if it is possible, there'll be a festival. And it will be, maybe it will be less people because anyway, even if everything is open, people will be less inclined to travel, I think, for quite a long time. But we're playing it by ear. They are playing, I'm not the organizer, but they're playing it by ear. And there probably will be, some program taking place. How many people will come, we don't know. But for the bigger festival, you can say, then it is likely to be another date. But the point is, they were last year, the year before, they're having retreat after retreat after retreat. So it's not that just because many people can't come, we can't have a festival. We have even if it's 10 people, we can have a festival. If it's 3 people, we can have a festival. We can go on happily. But
we could be lucky and arrive there, and then the next lockdown will happen. We'll all get stuck.
It may be, who knows? All right. So anyway, let us try to keep ourselves refreshed or refreshing ourselves with the meaning of this Gurudev kṛpā-bindu, diyā. And let us continue. We've got various notes for other times and things. So when we're happily going on with each other and happily with each of you. And back to Billy in Virginia. Welcome, you've been with us. And I think this is Brajamohini, right? The phone number? Do you know Govinda Nandini Didi? Not sure.
It might be Bimala, because she joins on the phone sometimes.
She joins on the phone. Okay, Bimala, whoever is on the phone, also very welcome. Thank you for being with us. All right, here it is 6:10. So I'm going to go and do my duty over there. And if you all stay, as you wish, I'll leave. And if you want to interact and make jokes about me, that's fine. No problem. You can do that. And in Australia, Lalita reminded me in Australia that maybe 3 years ago, we were all there together. And I was giving a youth class. And they're all there's a lot of children in Australia. And we were giving more or less like this, I suppose. But it was a youth class. And they're all sitting in a semicircle around me. And, we're trying to get a little enthusiasm amongst the kids. But, kids will be kids. We did mention about school just now. Anyway, so then one of the children was there in front of maybe 10 years old or something and sitting opposite. And then, for their own entertainment, they started whatever I did, like this, then that kid did the same thing. So it's like a mirror, and we're not really so aware that we don't have any mannerisms, we're not really aware of our own mannerisms. But then this kid was just a mirror of whatever I was doing. And I have to say, it was funny. It was quite entertaining for the children and for me. So anyway. How did we get onto that? Oh, how you can make fun of me. Yeah, that's okay. So if I leave from the meeting now, I'm going to go there. And if you have any questions or anything between each of you, then I'm very happy if you make yourselves known to each other from New Zealand, from Australia, from America, from Virginia, from different places. I know Virginia is part of America. But
Speaking of school, Rama has his Zoom meeting now, so I'll have to go for that too.
All right. So anyway, all glories to our wonderful Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. Ki Jai. All glories are wonderful Srila Bhakti Rock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
The Grand Guru Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki jai.
Jai.
And Vishnu Srila A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Guru Bhaga ki jai. All the assembled devotees and unassembled devotees ki jai.
Jai Shri Bhakti Ranjan.
Vanchakalpa
Maharaj ki jai.
Deepa Sindhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
Jai. All the Thailand devotees ki jai.
Jai. Wishing you successful savor days, moments, hours until we meet again soon.
Alrighty.